If you're pregnant or you have someone around you that is pregnant, probably your wife, your daughter, your neighbor, your co-worker, as long as you have someone that is around you that is pregnant, this video is for you. Now, I'll be talking about expected date of delivery. Now, this is a date where you are expected to have your child or your baby. Okay? Now, for you to know the expected date of delivery, you need to have an important information, and that is your LMP. LMP. Now, what is LMP? LMP stands for last menstrual period. Okay, so you need to know the first day of your last menstrual period. With that information, you can track your expected date of delivery. Now, I'll be working with important dates. Okay, I'll be working with important dates, and then maybe after the video, you can now input your day and calculate along with the video. Okay, now let's look at the first date. So let's assume the first date is 6th of January 2023. Okay, now I devised a very simple method which you can use to calculate your EDD. Now, that method is that we know we have 9 months for the gestation period of humans. So every human has a gestation period of 9 months. Okay, and in a year you have 12 months, and also in a month you have 30 to 31 days, an average of 30 days. Also in a week you have 7 days. Now, this information I've mentioned is all you need to know to calculate your EDD. Now, I imputed it in a tabular format. Okay, so we are going to use the day, month, and year format. Okay, so you have day, month, and year. Okay, all right. Now, we know that in a week you have 7 days, right? So you're going to put 7 here. In a month you have an average of 30 days, right? And out of that 30 days you have 9-month gestation period. Okay, so the number of months you are supposed to be pregnant is 9 months. So you are going to impute that figure here, 9, and then you're going to impute the year 2023. Okay, now I will term this as a constant. This is all you need to know. This is a constant. Okay, this is a constant. Now we are going to be working with these constants. Now, imputing this date into this table. Now, let's take the day. The day is 6th of January. Okay, so you are going to impute 6th of January here. 6th of January. The month is January, and January is the first month. So number 1. We have number 1 here, the first month of the year 2023. I want to take it very slowly so you understand. Now, what you're going to do here with this constant, you're just going to add these numbers. You're just going to add these numbers to get your EDD, the expected date of delivery. Okay, now if you add 7 plus 6, that will give you 13. Now, if you also add 9 plus 1, that will give you 10. And your year 2023. Okay, so your expected date of delivery, if your LMP, your last menstrual period, was 6th of January 2023, your EDD will be 13th of 10th 2023. And we know that 13th of the 10th month is October 2023. So this is your EDD, expected date of delivery, if your date is 6th of January 2023. Okay, so now we're just going to move from the simple to the complex and the most complex. Okay, now working on another date, let's work on 27th of February 2023. Okay, all right, so remember what we did in the last date. We imputed this our value into this constant and we added. So what you're going to do, you're going to still impute this value. So the day is 27th, so you impute 27th. The month is February. February is the second month of the year, so you put 2 and you bring down your year. Okay, now adding this value, 27 plus 7 plus 27 should give you 14, 34. Okay, 9 plus 2 will give you 11. Then you bring down your year 2023. Okay, now we have a little challenge here because we only have an average of 30 days in a month. Okay, so we cannot have this figure here, 34. There is no 34th of any month. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to split this figure. Since we have up to a month in the day column, we are going to move the month to the month column. Now, how do you do that? Splitting this into month and day, you would have an average of 30 days plus 4 days. So 30 plus 4 days will give you 34 days. Okay, now these 30 days equals 1 month. All right, so we are going to push, we do not need the month in the day column. We're going to push the month to the month column. So we're going to add 1 month here plus 1 month to the month column, and we're going to be left with just 4. That's what we need. We need just 4. So we're going to bring down our value 4. Now, if you add 11 plus 1, we give you 12. You bring it down. So obviously we have 12 months in a year, so it can go. All right, and you bring down your year 2023. So your EDD now is equals to 4th of the 12 months of the year is December. So 4th of December 2023. So this is your EDD if your LMP is 27th February 2023. I hope that is clear enough. You just move the month. If it's up to a month, if the days are up to 30 and above, you move the 30 as 1 month to the month column. Then you take just the day, which is 4. Okay, so we are going to look at the next dates. Let's pick 5th of September 2023. Okay, I love these dates. These dates, I'm interested in this date. It looks more complex, so we can do some work. Okay, now fixing this into our column, our constant, we have 5th will be under the day column. September is the, I think September is the 9th month, so we will have 9 here. Then we bring down our year 2023. Okay, now having done that, we would do our addition. So when we add, what are we going to get? 5 plus 7 or 7 plus 5 is 12. Okay, now 9 plus 9 is 18 and 23. Okay, we're just going to bring down our year 2023. Okay, now if you look at this figure we have here, there's a problem somewhere. Just like we had a problem with the last date, there's a problem somewhere, and that problem is in the month. Okay, the problem is in the month. So because we know that we have just 12 months in a year, right? We are not supposed to have up to 18. This figure is not supposed to be more than 12 here because we just have 12 months in a year. So what are we going to do now? We are going to split this figure and send 12 months, which as we are going to send 12 months as a year to the year column, and we are going to work with the number left. So when you split the 18, what do you have? You have 12, which is a year, plus 6, which is 6 months. So 12 months and 6 months will give you 18 months. It's the same thing as saying 1 year, 6 months. 1 year, 6 months is the same as 18 months. So we do not need the year in the month column because in this column, we are not working on year, we are working on month. So we are going to send this is 1 year, we are going to send this to the year column. So when you do that, what you have is 2023 plus 1 year. So when you add a year to 2023, what are you going to have? 2024. Okay, so this 2024 now is our new year. Now, the expected date of delivery will be EDD. 12 will come down. 12th of, remember we sent out 12, so we are left with just 6. So it will be 12 of 6 of 2024, not 3 now because we've sent 1 year and added to 2023. Now the expected date of delivery will be 12th of, what's the 6 months of the year? Should be June. So it will be 12th of June 2024. So if you have 5th of September 2023 as your LMP, your expected date of delivery is 12th of June 2024. As simple as that. It cannot be any simpler. Okay, so we are going to take another example, the last example, and I'm going to try to make it more complex. Let me look for a more complex date where you have a problem with both the day and the month. Okay, let's take 28th of somewhere in between the year, October 2023. Okay, so I think this is good. Now we're going to transfer this information into our table, into our constants. Okay, so the day is 28. We have 28 here. What's the number for October? October is the 10th month, right? The 10th month. Then our year 2023. Okay, so that's that. Now working on this, there's a problem here. Obviously there's a problem here when you add this together. This should give you 35. Yes, 7 plus 8, 15 plus 2, that's 35. Okay, now 9 plus 10, 19, and you bring down your year. Now obviously we are not supposed to have up to 35 days in a month because we have just an average of 30 days in a month and also an average of 12 days in a year, not 19. So what do we do now? We split our normal splitting method. So we only need the average. So 30 is the average plus 5, which is what we are interested in. We are going to send this as a month to the month column. Okay, we're going to send this as a month to the month column plus 1, which should be plus 1. So we do not need this one in this column. The only thing we need is 5. So we're going to bring down 5 here. Now moving to the month column, 19 plus 1 will give you 20. Okay, yet this 20 is still too big to be on the month column. So what are you going to do? We're going to split the 20. So we're just going to do 12, which is as a year, plus what will be remaining? 12 minus 20 will be 8. Okay, so we are going to send this represents 1 year. Remember, this represents 1 month, right? This represents 1 year. So we're going to send this as a year to the year column. So plus 1. So we do not need this one. This one is off. So we only need this 8. So the 8 will come down. This 2023, when you add 1 year, is going to be 2024. Okay? So now your EDD, expected date of delivery, will be 5th of 8th of 2024. Now, what is the 8th month? 5th of August. August is the 8th month. August 2024 is your EDD. If your LMP is 28th of October 2023, this cannot be any easier. I believe I've made it very easy. I've broken it down. This method is one of the simplest methods you will ever come across, both on YouTube, on Facebook, or even in live classes. Okay, so please take your time to go through the video. It may be difficult to understand at the first time, but the more you go through it, the more you take your pen and practice, the better you understand it. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video, and please, if you have not followed my page yet, please go and follow my page for more better classes or more better informations. Okay, now also, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do so. Okay, do so. Follow me on Facebook and on TikTok. I will also place the link below this video for you to follow me. Thank you very much, and see you in my next video. I'm going to be discussing something very interesting, right? Thank you very much, and see you in my next video.